good morning, everybody. Joe Van Duren here, and welcome to our Virtues Pick for this morning. We have a great word that came up. It's a good word for starting the week off and to focus on, and that is certitude. So what an interesting virtue this is, and let's read about it a little bit and then we'll talk. So certitude is an attitude of faith, confidence, and certainty. It is taking bold steps forward after discerning what we believe to be true and trusting that all will be well. We don't allow the fads and the ways of the world to control us. We hear a higher calling. We lead out lives by moral principles. Certitude begins by deeply exploring a belief or decision through prayer and contemplation. When clarity comes, we act as if it is true. Certitude helps us engage our will and take decisive action. Each step we take is sure and unwavering. Even if we stumble and fall or fail, we don't allow doubt to distract us from what we know. Certitude helps us to be sure. So this virtue of certitude described so well here. Is one that I've been working on quite a bit, maybe from a little bit of a different angle than what was described here, but pretty much the same. And that is that first it begins with clarity, and this clarity comes from knowing who we are, what we stand for, what we want, what are our desires, and then, of course, leading our lives in a way that is in alignment with those desires and in alignment with the clarity that we've come to. Now, having said that, I think I have to just go back to some of the things that I believe anyway, and that is that many times the reasons that we don't accomplish what we're certain that we want is because of our negative talk to ourselves, the negative ways that we that we start thinking, or sometimes we have people outside of us. If we talk about something that we would like to do or some desire that we have others around us that might put it down. But certitude is believing in a greater source and the ability, I don't even know if ability is the right word, the sureness that everything that we want and ask for is possible. And when we're certain of that, then we can lead our lives in a way. And it's not that we're acting out in a way that is manipulative, as in we're trying to force the situation. There's going to be times when there's things that we desire that we must be patient, that we must wait and watch and enjoy the journey. And if during that time we're beating ourselves up about it not coming too fast, then we kind of slow things down again, right? And so, certitude is having that optimistic, positive attitude, knowing that everything that we ask for, everything that we desire, everything that we want for ourselves is certainly there for our taking if we don't become distracted with negative things, with negative thoughts, with negative talk, with negative people around us. And it's true for everything. And so what I'm learning is that when I take time to explore, to take time to become very clear about things that I desire, then I can let those things go and watch the universe work and watch things work out. And when they don't work out as fast as I think they should, or I want them to, then I know that it's because I'm not quite in alignment yet with what's possible. And so I work on myself then. And this is something that I think is very true for no matter what it is that we hope for or want, especially in parenting. Sometimes we can be so forceful in our desire to for our children to be a certain way, that we really hurt the cause. And so certitude begins with that clarity, but then it also includes the communication and consistency that's needed to live out those things that we hope for. Have you ever seen, I was just thinking, I've seen these times when I've watched parents say, I want my kid to respect me more, and yet they're screaming and yelling at their kids, and that's not any way to get respect. So sometimes we have to take that step back and examine ourselves. And then we can be certain that the things that we desire and hope for, if we allow them to happen, and instead of trying to manipulate and force them to happen, that they will. And so that's my thoughts about that. How do we help our children to gain this and develop this virtue of certitude? It is about teaching them about having faith, both in themselves and in the universe, having that confidence and certainty that these things will come about, and that it is us that has to be in alignment with them and be prepared for them, ready for them. I can give examples of things that I had hoped for that came about that I was not really ready for, and it was a great learning lesson for me to learn that I needed to wait until I was really ready for being put on that stage, or that part of my life. So we help our children with this by allowing them to express their desires and express the things that they hope for, and then guiding them so that they can see the things that they need to do to demonstrate the responsibility and accountability that they have, and to live their life in a way that helps to bring those things to fruition. So those are my thoughts today about certitude, and I am looking forward to this week of being focused on those things that I have such clarity about things that I want to accomplish and things that I want to have happen in my life, and without manipulating them, without forcing them to take place, which you can do, but it's not very satisfying. Much more satisfying to watch the journey, to watch it develop, and to see how the universe brings all these things together for us. So those are my thoughts today about certitude. And so until next time, keep practicing the virtues, especially focusing on certitude today, and the 4 C's of successful families, and that is clarity, communication, consistency, and community. All right, everybody, until next time. Bye.